Hello, and welcome to our presentation. My name is Daksh, and here presenting with me are Louis, Ella, and Vish.
So just to start off, we're going to start off with the problem definition. So the stress of choosing the right career looms heavily over a student's school life. The current process is presented as strict, linear, and binary. So you can only choose one path, and whatever your choice, you are expected to research the steps by yourself. As a result, students feel isolated and pressured to make a decision about their future without having access to the right resources, and at the same time being expected to keep on top of all their subjects. While anxiety surrounding a future career has always had its impact, the effect has greatened since the start of the pandemic. 70% of UK secondary school students admitted to future career fear, according to the Institute of Government and Public Policy. A further 47% revealed that any advice that they had been given had not been personalised to them. So, in my findings of previous platforms out there, I found three things. So, the first thing was just the entire platform, just the design of it was very gloomy, and it just gave two options that you can go down, and that's all. It didn't inspire hope at all. The second finding that I found was that with these quizzes, they kind of pigeonholed you into one specific career choice, and there wasn't any room to move around for. Then the third thing I found was that there weren't any extra help given after they've given your chosen career. It was very much left to your own devices. And again, it would feel very solitary and confining, and just generates a lot of stress for the student. And Louis, if you want to go on to your slides now.
Thank you. So we're going to talk about our solution, which is an app called Balloon. Now, Balloon is a metaphor, and it's meant to symbolise the platform's ability to elevate each and every student to their highest possible potential. So how does our app even do this? Well, first, the app logs the student's history in education. Through additional prompts, such as a user's likes, skills, or goals, it presents the student with all possible futures for them in education. It exposes them to different options that they may not have considered beforehand, and their options and current trajectory are represented through a lattice-like modular network system seen in the second image. To further help them navigate their academic career, a useful deadline tool is synced to the students' selected courses and informs them of all the imminent deadlines and important dates. Finally, a support network is available to answer all of their questions. There is a search box to help find answers to these queries, but depending on the scale of our operation, a helpline could be available for them to ask more specific questions. We also aim to make this app free and potentially partner with the government, as then the app could feature more educational resources such as BBC Bitesize.
We believe that technology alone cannot solve this problem. It is through those tasked to teach and inspire us that we can create the greatest change. Next slide, please. Our app aims to give teachers the power to show how what they're teaching relates to the world around us. This converts abstract topics into concrete learning, where students can map out what they're learning and how it relates to each other, and how it relates to future careers and future things that they can achieve. Next slide, please. The app will allow a simple interface, aid communication between teachers and their students, clearing up goals and allowing for helpful conversation.
So how can we actually encourage the engagement of a new platform? So we want our platform to encourage students to feel in control of their own research for future education or higher education, but they're not left alone. So they're not left to their own devices to do their own research using mundane platforms, as we've seen earlier. So the visual map of connecting subjects and skills allows students to feel like their journey is not just a linear process from exams through to one certain career, but that a journey is versatile and continuously evolving with the student as they grow. So how does our platform overall help increase access to further education? So firstly, students can actually visualize their learning journeys, which can inspire new pathways, new ways of thinking about their future, and ideas about higher education, for example. Our platform also allows connecting subjects and skills to visually branch out in new ways instead of narrowing down on that process I was talking about from exam through to a certain career. And we want to bridge the gap between staff and students, allowing a mutual understanding of shared goal through education so that staff can actually understand their students' process and the lifestyle they're trying to achieve. And we want to provide a base and a bedrock for allowing students to access educational resources, information about internships, for example, and just that base that students can start from to allow their learning journey to grow.
Our goal is to inform, inspire, and motivate the students. Instead of narrowing their options, we show that each step taken in life creates an expanding range of choices, and we hope to create a balloon that can elevate you to your highest potential. Thank you for listening.